Jesus then says this in Revelation 16:15. He says, "Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth, and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked, and they see his shame." And so this is a verse that has been greatly misunderstood. You know, Jesus comes, he says, as a thief in the night. Jesus comes as a thief to those who don't know him, or who aren't actively waiting and watching for his return, right? So this would also apply to worldly Christians who get saved, but who don't take the step of becoming committed disciples, you know, and following Jesus with their whole heart. You know, there's people that get saved, they believe the gospel genuinely, they're born again, and they just go back into the world. And they're not really paying attention. They're just, you know, worldly Christians. Doesn't mean they're not saved, but they're not really following. They're not paying attention. They don't know really what's going on. And so to them and to unbelievers, Jesus will come as a thief in the night. We know this because in 1 Thessalonians 5:2-4, he says that those who do know him and are watching and waiting, it won't come. The day of the Lord won't come as a thief. We see in 1 Thessalonians 5:2-4, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety," right? We're just talking about that. What's Hamas calling for right now? A ceasefire. What are all the protesters in the streets calling for right now? A ceasefire. They're calling for safety, for peace, right? And so it says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." But then in verse 4, it says this. It says, "But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that that day should overtake you as a thief." And so he will not return as a thief to us who are watching and waiting, or committed disciples who are following God's word, or paying attention to world events and just being aware of what's happening. And so Jesus will not return as a thief to those who are prepared.